It is said that wars are only won upon the anvil of honor.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
War is deception. A game played best from the shadows.
Only strength and raw power can assure total dominance.
Hey people, so I was just about to go to bed and then this appears on Brigand's Haven. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to another Lord on the Absent video. Today we'll be looking at Marshmallow's Dark Horde, the final 12th player. So this is the basic information of how the Dark Horde will work. I have not read through this, I've had a quick scroll through it, but I haven't read all the information, so this is going to be very interesting to read through. Hold on, I just need to take a sip of a drink. So, let's begin, shall we? There's been a lot of speculation about the final 12th player. LTA is finally now at the stage when we may see this faction finally make it into the game. This thread outlines what is intended for this player. This is just a starting point. Of course, there are options for more events, but this can always be added for later date. So, the faction summary. This player will actually be split into two factions, the Dark Horde of the Blackrock Mountain and the Fell Horde led by Magtherden and Kargat Bladefist, similar to how it is in Azure Wars. Some people may be opposed to splitting the faction like this, so I have explained in detail why it should be why it should be this way in the post below. Expand if you're interested, and of course we are very interested in this, or maybe, yeah, now, you know what, yeah, firstly, the idea of a player having multiple starting bases is not new to LTA. In fact, it's something I always encourage. It forces people to make difficult decisions early on in the game. They will have to ask themselves which base will I defend and which will I abandon. In war, you cannot win every battle, and deciding which base to allow yourself to lose can be as important as deciding which to keep. It also adds the unpredictability which LTA is known for. There is another reason. Outline is too small content for a single player area. Outline was never intended to be a fully detailed area, it's just a bonus area which added some more content and events for various factions, mainly Legion, Illidari and Dragonmaw. It wouldn't be appropriate to have the 12th player just being Fell Horde, as it would lock Legion and the 12th player into a battle every game, with no second chance should Fell Horde lose. I also don't believe we have enough potential events for Magtherden's forces to warrant this being a single faction player. In LTS timeline, the lore surrounding Magtherden chronicles his defeat at the Black Temple and eventually enslavement by Illidari. Illidan is already an event for Blood Elves, so adding this an endgame event for Fell Horde has a lot of complications. So I will not read through the rest of this one, I just need to take a quick stop. Okay, it was just because of the coughing. So I will not read through everything more, I will let you guys do that yourself. I cannot seem to get this away, but we will still keep going down. This faction will be a combination of corrupted orcs, orc clans and demonic units, very similar to the Horde in Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2. They will have powerful summoning capabilities, able to summon undead as well as demon units. Combine this with strong brute force units typical to the orcs and deadly fell-infused demonic siege machines. This player will start off as allied to Dragonmaw clan, providing that extra layer of much needed presence in the south battle, as this currently something considered as falling in LTA right now. In the South, Dark Horde's first enemy will be the Horde. This will help break up the weird three-way battle in the south, but both Kargath and Blackrock Mountain should be enough defenses to withstand early game rush. Now that right there is scaring me a lot, because Horde already can sometimes Horde has troubles defeating Dragonmaw, but most of the time Dragonmaw is being defeated. But with those two players ganking up on Horde, that would just stop the early game fight. Like, that will, oh god. Or maybe not. People might focus on the outline, depending on which is more rewarding. We will of course go into more of that longer down and hopefully see some redemption here. Currently, Dragonma has 3 parts. All of these, unfortunately, end in Dragonma losing alliance with Dark Horde. I suggest either Twilight's clan is edited so it no longer results in war with Dark Horde, or the fourth path for Dragonma is added, which allows it to focus on greater ties with Dark Horde, or the Legion path is edited so the Demon Masters event increases ties with Fellow Horde and Dark Horde instead of Legion. It's a recommended third suggestion. The presence of the Dark Horde in South will dramatically change the way of this battle progress. It will be extremely unpredictable, but I expect the early battles will be Dwarves versus Dragonma, Horde versus Dark Horde. If the Horde are defeated, then Dark Horde and DMC can unite in the middle and march upon Ironforge. DMC. Oh god, DMC. Dragonma clan, there we go. Starting bases: Hellfire Citadel, Black Temple, and Blackrock Mountain. Okay, I expected Blackrock Mountain, I expected Hellfire Citadel. I didn't expect Black Temple, to be honest. So, starting heroes: Magtheridon. Like all pit lords, Magtheridon is a brutal and cruel by nature, but also possesses deep and deadly cunning. He has lorded over Outland for decades, continuing to lure demons to his side in a bid to bolster his ranks. Under his command, he also has boasted a sizable army of Fell Orcs. It was his master Manaroth which first offered the Fell Pact to the Orc clans, thus sealing the blood pact between the Orc and the Pit Lord, which Magtheridon has exploited to his own ends. Okay, let's look at what the more description of him. Starts in Shadowmoon Valley. He is swelly but extraordinary, strong and powerful for a starting hero. Although he has a large amount of HP and damage, his abilities mainly focus on bolstering nearby orcs, either through his commanding leadership or blood pact. Any organic Fellow Horde or Dark Fellow Horde or Dark Horde units become bloodlust when near Magtheridon. Holy shit. Model Pit Lord. He is non-revivable, which is good to see. So, Magtheridon will be a very strong starting hero. He's good to keep alive. And if you lose him, well, that is sad. Next hero is Kargat Bladefist. Raised as a slave gladiator, Kargat was first tested when he severed his own hand and formed the Shattered Hand clan. After his defeat at the hands of the Alliance in the Second War, Kargat vowed to reclaim Hellfire Citadel. Starts in Hellfire Citadel in Hellfire Peninsula. Abilities are not finished, yet people are welcome to suggest his abilities. Okay. Model, same import as Corcoran Elite. He is revivable as long as Hellfire Citadel stands. Then I might... Ooh, this is interesting. I already saw this. I'm gonna get to this. Rend is the bloodthirsty son of the former warchief of the Horde, Blackhand the Destroyer. He believes that he is the rightfully warchief of the Horde due to his lineage and seeks to overthrow Thrall. To this end, he has allied the forces of the Dark Horde with Nefarian. So you all know who that is. Starts at Blackrock Spire. Abilities not finished yet. People are welcome to suggest. Fell Oak Blade Master. He is revivable as long as Blackrock stands. So, I just realized currently Dark Horde has no revivable units. And here's some bonus heroes as well, which is not completely done. But Terran Gorfint and Nefarian. Oh wait, see event detail, okay. But this opens up that Dark Horde has no revivable heroes, no matter what, because, well, okay, Magtheridon is unrevivable no matter what. Kargat is if Hellfire falls, and Rend is if Blackrock falls. So this worries me a little bit. I hope this will be changed. At least one of them is revivable. So we'll see. Events. Conquer the demon portals. The gateways throughout Outland begins under Legion control. Closing all 3 of them will cut off the Legion's direct link to the Twisting Nether and must be a starting objective if Fell Horde wants to conquer Outland. The initial battle between Magtheridon's forces and the Legion should be extremely unique and interesting. Legion will have an advantage of being able to quickly move its armies between the demon gates and send in reinforcements. Magtheridon would also will also have to contend with the devious Dreadlord heroes, causing the unusual havoc between enemy lines. When Magtherdon kills a dimensional gate, he captured it and can be used like a regular barracks but trains demonic units. He should also be able. He should also gain a modest golden lumber. Legion third and final gate will be at the Throne of Kil'jaeden in Hellfire Pensaluia. So, something that worries me about this demon thing, because Legion has the potential to just destroy these gateways, which would benefit him, in fact, because he can just summon a lesser demonic portal with Balnazzar or Mesperoth for that case. So Legion could just destroy these in the beginning of the game and just bam, no event for Dark Horde. Or there might be, maybe they're removing it, I don't know. Well of Corruption. Magtherdon has a special ability. He can cast this on any fountain of life or mana throughout LTA and Corrupted. This grants him 1 level. The well he casts on becomes under Orange's control, and the healing aura only affects friendly units. However, it does become destructible. This follows the law, as Manor of himself corrupted a well in this manner, and allows the players to further affect battleground environment to their own tactic. Alright, where is the Fountain of Hells in LTA? There's one in Outland, in Sangamash. There is one nearby Alterac and Andorhall. There's one in Solar's Basin, which means there is potentially 3 levels for Magtherdon, if I count right though. And I think that's all of them. Mana, I don't think there's any mana. There is one more in the Wetlands, so 4 potential levels. That's how I can see it. Nefarian's Dragonflight, researchable at Blackrock Spire, enables Blackrock Spire the ability to summon an attack from Nefarian at any location in Azeroth, similar to Yogg-Saron's Agent ability. Nefarian swoops down from the sky and can attack the battle for 1 minute before returning. He's a flying hero, but not as powerful as Deathwing. Obviously, this is a major initiative to keep Blackrock Spire alive. This event could also upgrade Orange Dragons by unlocking a new ability on them, or enable production of Chromatic Dragonflight. Could also unlock a special ground-based Dragonkin Elite trained only at Black Rock using the Dragonkin model. Okay, so that's the Nefarian swoop down from the sky and attack the battleground for 1 minute. This is interesting. I wonder though, will Nefarian will have abilities and all that? I do wonder about that. The Shadow Council reforms the Shadow Council with Terran Goldfin as its leader, upgrades casters and unlocks the new elite unit type, the Death Knight. These are based on the Warcraft 2 Death Knights, which were primarily casters and will use an important model. This event can also spawn a small shadow Shadow Council base at Arcandoom. Interesting. Interesting. Now this is a bit interesting because it could also already see here. This event isn't lore compatible, but as many other people have mentioned, it is needed in order to add more layer ways to open up Outland and create more battles. Terran Goldfin can open the Dark Portal, which will create a permanent way gate between the Altar of Storms in the Burning Steppes and the Dark Portal in Hellfire Peninsula. This also gives Orange a goal to unite his 2 major factions, the Dark Horde and the Fell Horde. Interesting. Interesting. Summon Nefarian. At level 15, provided Blackrock Mountain is still stands, Ren can beseech Nefarian to permanently leave Blackrock Spire and help the Dark Horde. Nefarian becomes a permanent flying demigod hero. Obviously, he's non-revivable. Deathwing, Kil'jaeden, Lich King, Ragnaros, Aldal, and Nefarian. 6 demigod hero, okay. Still, we got 6 of them then. Now, we're gonna move on to events for other factions. The Broken Draenei. Illidan can find the Broken Draenei Ashtongue tribe. He will gain a Karma and 2 bonus unit types, Broken Seer and Ashtongue. That's 1. Trainable at Naga Barracks. If a Karma dies, these units are no longer revivable. This will definitely be going in the map the same time Orange is added. And then we have one more. Rescue Mayav. Provided the Illidari event has been triggered, Mayav can later be rescued from Shadowmoon Valley by an Alliance faction. However, the timer on her should be reinstated before this event is added. So, do I have any final thoughts on Dark Horde? The only thing I'm worried about right now is the heroes, because none of them is survivable, which means he will not be able to have a permanent hero, which should be. I mean, obviously these two heroes are tied to a base, but one of them shouldn't. And a solution could be nah, that wouldn't work. But it is interesting to see that they give Dark Horde the choice of deciding where to, you know, start off. Do I want to fight the Burning Legion? Do I want to conquer Outland, or do I want to help my ally south to fight the Horde? And currently, I think most of the games I will be fighting the Legion, basically because McThurden is a badass and I want control over Outland. Nefarian is all cool on that, and Blackhand, but that's just my preferences. I want to conquer Outland and be the ruler of everything. Now, it's said that Theron Gorfin is the one that can create a permanent link between Azeroth and Outland to the Altar of Storms in Badlands, but what do you think about it? Why would the player do that? It doesn't make much sense to do that. Most likely, let's put it in this scenario. I am Mike Thurden, I've conquered all of Outland. I probably have a worker or a building somewhere in Lordaeron still, and will be able to teleport there or teleport to my ally. I won't need to open the portal. So perhaps making it so other players or certain factions, like for example Dalaran, can open the portal as well, it would probably be good. Maybe by acquiring the Book of Medivh or some sort of other item, because I think that it shouldn't only be Dark Horde who should be able to open the Dark Portal. But then again, that's just what I think. So thank you so much for watching, and this is the basics of the Dark Horde. Hope you enjoyed it, and there will be a link in the description so you can read more for yourself. So until next time guys, bye bye.